Yeah, she's Momzilla. See, y'all know Rita like this, right? I know her. She don't say too much. She don't do too much. It's really me on in this camera. Yapping. But that is not the case. Especially since we've seen that pregnancy test. You know why? Because she be like, why you laying like that? Don't eat that. Don't do that. Don't bend. Don't anything. You took this. You drink this. You eat. Momzilla.
She's my sunshine in the rain, my Tylenol when I'm in pain, yeah. Let me tell you what she means to me. Like a tall glass of lemonade.
What's up, HR Squad?
What's up, what's up, what's up?
So the last time you saw us, we had just found out we were pregnant.
Yeah.
Through our second IUI
Yes.
with Kindbody.
The second time we tried. The first time, unfortunately, it didn't take. But the second time, we went with a different sperm bank.
Yeah.
And this time it took. We're not saying switch up sperm banks when you're in the same procedure, but there's something in the air when you know it's time. So we just went right back to the drawing board, and we did it. I think two weeks later, right?
We did it right after though.
Right
yeah,
after.
but it was right after though. We no breaks, no nothing. We tried the first time, it didn't take. They was like, let's do it again, and we was like, okay.
Right.
We went with it. So if you want to know the details of the medication and the sperm banks and all those things, you can look at our last video. But this video in particular is about how it's been since.
Right.
Our first trimester update / our life update. So I've had a really good first trimester. So I've been nauseous.
But you haven't thrown up.
Haven't thrown up.
Right.
But just like
You haven't thrown up.
I haven't thrown up one time. And sorry if you hear the noise, that's our fan. And our dog is walking back and forth to the fan. And I'm like, okay, move from the fan, honey. Like baby said, I've been nauseous but not throwing up, which is a blessing for the first trimester. What else? Food
cravings here and there.
Food cravings, like the craving when I need food, I have to have the food. That's kind of how the craving has been. Nothing crazy, nothing. I mean, I crave pickles, I crave this turkey cheese sandwich, I crave, regular stuff. Nothing like ice cream with peanut butter, like nothing where they say you get crazy cravings. I haven't had that yet.
Your new obsession for a pet fish. You think I forgot?
Yeah, I did think you forgot. I actually
She
did.
texted me at work like, babe, I think I want a fish. I said, what?
A pet fish. So something about like wanting something, it lasts. Like if I'll try to ignore it, but it'll your mind says you need it. And
Remember
then
the
it's
day
like,
you wanted the McDonald's breakfast?
I did want McDonald's
and then the
breakfast.
next day she was like, I don't want it.
And once I have what I crave, I no longer want it. So I crave pickles. I finished a whole jar of pickles, and now I haven't brought it up. Pizza, I just finished
pizza
last night. And don't want it now, but now I have a cheeseburger. Like today, literally today.
You want a cheeseburger for?
I do. I want a cheeseburger. I have a cheeseburger craving. I just want like a juicy, sloppy one with pickles and stuff, and with lettuce and tomatoes.
Lettuce and tomato. You don't even eat a tomato and lettuce in your burger. You're like, I've never seen you eat a burger. That's weird.
It's been years. But yeah, I want a cheeseburger, and I know that I'm gonna ignore it, but then it's gonna come back, and I'm gonna want a cheeseburger. But I want a vegan cheeseburger because I don't want to have like a cow.
The pickles in the jar.
Pickles in a jar. I've been wanting that. So yeah, it's my first trimester has actually, thankfully, had been
Good.
cool. Yeah, have been on the normal side. I was really weak. It wasn't just first trimester fatigue. It was also low iron because I'm anemic.
Right.
So I got Vinifer, which is safe to receive in pregnancy. Vinifer injections, and I'm done with that, and I feel much better. You might hear me out of breath. That's another thing I seem like the smallest things I do, I get out of breath. But since the second trimester, there's been 2 new developments: high blood pressure and placenta previa. So I'll explain. The first one, as soon as I got pregnant, they started to notice, like every time they check my blood pressure, it's like, oh, it's a little elevated. Well, I purchased a blood pressure cuff from Amazon that was recommended for me to do so. And yeah, I've been taking it, and it has been on a little higher side. So they're monitoring me. So nothing scary. You know, it's just that I've never had an issue with blood pressure, and now I do. And just a little bit more.
I think because you're eating a lot too, so it's like all the sugary and all the salt.
That's true. I am eating things that I wasn't eating through my IUI. Because with IUI, I was so focused on getting pregnant. It was only fruits. It was bottles of water. It was salad and salmon. It was, I mean, I had a very strict diet trying to get pregnant. It was fruits, veggies, salads, salmon. It wasn't no pizza, no McDonald's, no nothing. Like, I didn't do anything. I think when I got pregnant, I did get really comfortable. I let the cravings speak, you know, do the work, and I was just eating. So I did eat I have been eating Wendy's. I've been eating pizza. I've been eating Chipotle. I've been eating I even ate KFC. I haven't had KFC in over a year.
You mean Popeyes?
Oh yeah, Popeyes. Kindbody sees patients up until 10 weeks. They're legally able to see patients up until 10 weeks because it's a fertility clinic, not a...
It's supposed to help you pregnant, and then you're on your way.
That's right. So it's... Go ahead.
Nah, then you're on your way to a place where they can handle the rest.
Right, a full OBGYN. So it was really sad to leave them because we were so comfortable with them. Everybody knew us. But once I was like 8 weeks, I started to look for a new clinic, and they referred me to maternal fetal medicine here in New York. And we loved them. The first appointment we had was our 10-week appointment. They tested me, cervix exam. It was all types of tests and everything. It was like a 2-hour appointment, and it was great. It turns out the baby was fine. I'm fine. Baby's growing. Everything is fine. Baby's heartbeat is perfect. But it looks like my placenta. So placenta previa is basically when your placenta is lower than it should be, which is almost by the cervix, the opening. And that can cause, because the baby's moving all over it, jumping all over it. It's supposed to be over the baby. It's under the baby. That can cause... Busy. Yeah, the baby moves a lot. When we see the baby in ultrasound, the baby moves a lot. So, I mean, it's cute. It's really cute to see that they're having that much of a good time in there, because that's what we want. It's not about us. It's about the baby. So as long as the baby's fine, we're okay. So yeah, that's what was causing the spotting. Nothing really is wrong. Like, it's not like a anything that causes harm. It doesn't cause harm to the baby or me. But because I had an open myomectomy, I'm already gonna have a C-section, and that would be the only cure for the placenta previa, is to have a C-section. So they just told me to stay off my feet. You know, take it easy. Don't do too much walking.
Yeah, and especially when it's your first pregnancy, like, you want to take every symptom, everything very serious, because you never know. I mean, maybe our second child wouldn't even worry about that. We'll be like, okay, the first pregnancy, we went through everything, so it's normal. We'll be calling the doctors less and everything. But right now, everything we see that, you know, it freaks us out. We call, we ask questions and all that. So don't take anything like lightly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's a question, if it's something that you feel like it's not supposed to be there, just ask questions, you know?
Yeah, and really be very mindful of your body.
Right.
Be mindful of things that happened before you got pregnant, before the IUI, before the medications, before the appointments. Be mindful of the way your blood pressure was before, especially when you're a black woman. You know, diabetes and blood sugar and all those things are genetic.
Right.
And I asked all those questions. You know, it's no secret that black women are dying by childbirth. I asked those questions in the first appointment I had with the new clinic. You know, how are your black patients? Are they surviving childbirth? Because it's a real thing.
Right.
But we have a really good clinic. Like, everyone is making sure that
we're good.
Yeah, they are all about making sure baby's safe, mama's safe. And what we have to do and put you on and prescribe you with and have you come in, you know, call anytime, anything. You know, we will be here. We will have you either go to emergency room if it's bad, or have you come in the next day if it's you know, manageable. Right. So they've been really good with that. So yeah, we are happy. We're excited. We're not stressing. How you feel, baby, about the baby? Yeah, she's Momzilla. See, y'all know Rita like this, right? I know her. She don't say too much. She don't do too much. It's really me on these. In this camera, but that is not the case, especially since we've seen that pregnancy test. You know why? Cause she be like, why you laying like that? Don't eat that. Don't do that. Don't bend. Don't you took this. You drink this. You eat. Momzilla. She don't allow me to pick up certain things, do certain things, everything. I'll be laying down. I don't like the way you laying. Right now I have pajama pants on. Take them off because she don't want nothing back. She don't want nothing tight on my waist. Like, you gonna squish my baby. You gonna bend my baby. I'm just like, okay. So yeah, that's
squish and bend.
You actually said it today.
Yeah, I did say that.
I hate the way you say it. You know how you sitting like that?
Cause she's always crooked. Heaven's always crooked. Yeah, see. I'm just putting pictures of how you lay.
So yeah, if you want a real idea of how Rita is,
I have no real idea.
That's how it is. This is just, I don't know why she gets like this when the camera's on. She's like a shy person though. She's a quiet person naturally.
I just mind my business.
But it's fraudulent.
It's not fraudulent.
It's fraudulent. But yeah, that's as far as our first trimester update. Someone asked, how did we know we were ready for a baby? How did we know, babe, that we was ready for a baby? You weren't on board when we met.
Yeah, when we met.
We definitely had those questions.
Ago.
And
I never wanted kids. I never want to carry a kid. I never want to experience motherhood.
What made you change your mind?
I've done it all. So I wanted to challenge myself. Good relationship, good marriage. Bringing a kid to witness what we have going on. So yeah.
And when the first IUI didn't work, I was like, okay, well, we're just gonna like take a break. And she was like, no, we're trying.
Oh, one thing. When the first IUI happened, we we thought we were having a kid when it happened, when the sperm went into heaven, like.
Yeah.
But never get your hopes too high, because when the doctor called and said we wasn't pregnant, we was like, I was bummed. She wasn't. I don't know why.
So
like, I think she just knew. I think she low key knew her body wasn't like changing, like she wasn't feeling anything. But the second time when it happened, the day we went to test for pregnancy, I remember her saying she's tired and her boobs are sore.
Yeah, it was like,
so that was like a little good sign. But
it was.
Never get your hopes too high, because IUI is like a 10% chance that, very slim chance that it might happen. Majority of the time, the first one doesn't take. Sometimes it does take, but never get your hopes too high. I think that is a lesson that we've learned. Because
when we did the first IUI, it was already done to her. To her, it was happening. We was like, my son here, and I was like, I didn't want to be so sure. Another mistake we made was we took tests. We got obsessed with taking pregnancy tests. And it was always showing the second line, but it was faint, but it was not faint, and then that made us crazy too. Listen, when you in your 2-week wait, act like you didn't even do the IUI or the IVF. Act like you ain't do nothing.
Be normal.
Be so normal. No YouTube, no Facebook groups and forums. That's another thing.
And you're gonna be tempted. Yeah,
we weren't the second time though. We didn't take no tests. We was regular degular.
And we was itching to take it the day before we went in. I was itching. I was like, babe, take it back.
You were. I was like, I'm not doing it.
I didn't want to take it, and then it's like a negative. And I'm like,
because then it gets you confused and stressed, and then that adds to stress, because you like, oh my, like, I don't know. I feel like the test made it worse.
Yeah.
Taking pregnancy test made it worse for me, because I was like, oh my God, it's not showing one way or the other. And then the symptoms from the IUI, like the 2-week wait and the medications, like the hormones and if you take injections, that is similar to pregnancy symptoms. So you can't even defer them. You don't know which ones. It's just too much. So your best bet is to do the IUI or the IVF and go in 2 weeks later and
be a normal. So
and get the blood test.
Try and get a good distraction whilst you're waiting for 2 weeks. If it's your
work,
work,
a book. Yeah, throw yourself into something for 2 weeks.
Don't do too much exercising and gym and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, slow it down. Just be your normal self, except exercise.
But we are happy. We're blessed. We pray every day. Baby prays over us. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's not real, right? It feels like it's surreal. It feels like it's surreal. I think
till we get to know the gender, it will add a certain level of real. Right now we know we're pregnant, but you know the gender, you have the baby shower, the baby gender.
It starts to get real.
It starts to get real. So.
But right now, it just be like it's really a baby in my belly.
Right.
Like we're really gonna be someone's mamas. And I don't know, sometimes it trips us out and it hasn't really hit us yet. I don't think it hit us yet. But my stomach getting bigger, that's like, okay, sonogram is like a baby moves in there. It's like, that's really a kid. But my mother is planning the gender reveal dinner, which is gonna happen May 2nd. We're gonna have a gender reveal dinner, and we're gonna do it on IG Live. I think Mrs. and Mrs. IG Live, we're gonna do it on there. And yeah, how we gonna, and then our baby shower is, my mother's planning that as well. This is her first grandbaby. She's going all in. She's going all in, and we're not stopping her. You know, we're grateful for her, and we're allowing her to do her thing. Our baby shower is August 29th. Last Sunday in August. Sunday brunch. C-section is scheduled for around 37 weeks. And we haven't scheduled it yet, but yeah, we will probably in the 3rd trimester first, or something like that. But we wanted to show the latest sonogram of the baby. Can y'all see? Isn't this one so cute?
I think it's a boy. She thinks it's a girl. What y'all think it's gonna be?
What do y'all think the baby's gonna be? Let's see if we can get a thumbnail, babe. Move back. No, babe, not that far. The thumbnail, okay. Because you take nothing serious. So yeah, that's the latest sonogram of the baby. Growing rapidly. Let us know what you think it is. If you want to tune in to our gender reveal, you can on IG Live on Mrs. and Mrs. May 2nd.
We don't know what time, so we'll be updating y'all with the time that we want to go on live.
Yep. We will. There are some couples that we have connected with throughout the years who have followed that journey, who's in New York or close to New York, that we would love to invite to a shower. So we will reach out to y'all. And many of y'all have asked how to send gifts, which is sweet because we have yet to purchase anything for the baby, which is another reason why I don't feel real. Yeah, I want to get one onesie so I can just feel like, okay, a baby's coming. But yeah, we are creating a registry, so we will share the registry link with you all. Yeah. What, baby?
You're so pretty.
Thank you, honey. You so pretty. You see my baby new hairstyle, babe? Show me your hairstyle.
No.
Show them your hairstyle.
It's whatever. Ugh.
They can't see.
This is a side shape.
Yeah, but you gotta show them the side. Like, see? Ooh.
I ain't brushing.
Ooh.
She couldn't help it, yeah. She was like, oh my God, I'm not getting you something like this.
First of all, I was cracking up. I was cracking up. But, and then I was like, oh, it's nice. It's nice.
I like it. Maybe I should just cut my hair off.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Babe, them dreads is what got you to get me. It's got us engaged and married and knocked up.
That's not what my hoes say. My hoes know you pregnant. They know. They're backing out now. Like, oh, we don't want to fuck with nobody. Kids.
Babe, you don't have hoes. You wouldn't dare.
Oh, I do though.
You don't though. You wouldn't dare.
I do.
Cause you know I pulls up pregnant and all.
I'm the new Latoya.
It's you dancing with me for me. Why do you be silly with me every time I be silly? Okay, so did we say how we knew we was gonna help? How we knew we was ready for baby? Yeah, we've been together 8 years and married 5, and yeah,
she kicked all my hoes away.
I said when we was doing the second IUI, I didn't finish the story, but when the first IUI didn't take, and we was doing the second, and I was like, I was gonna call her and say, well, we just gonna take a break. She said, no, we're gonna do the second IUI right now. And I said, we don't even have to do this really. It could just be me and you know? And she said, absolutely not. That'd be boring as hell. She said, we gonna get this done. We gonna do this. We gonna have a baby. And that's when I knew she was on board the whole time. But because she's such a mellow person, she's not as expressive as me. That is when I was like, okay, baby want this baby. And since I've been pregnant, she's been a whole nother person. Like, a whole nother person.
She didn't think I was going to be a good a good partner during pregnancy.
I didn't. I mean, you're an amazing wife.
Deadbeat.
You're an amazing wife, but it took you a while to like fully indulge in the wife role, like fully become a wife. It took you a while, and I thought that would be the same thing with motherhood. I thought it would take you a while to really let it sink in and realize that my body is going through changes and to be understanding. But she's been like every doctor's appointment, every craving I got, baby, what you need, what you want, what hurt, what's this, what's that. Like, she's amazing. You're an amazing mom already, baby.
Thank you.
I love you.
Oh, you want to tell them about the doctor's appointments because of COVID?
Oh, right. How has the doctor's appointments been because of COVID? So
when COVID was serious, like we watched a few like YouTube LGBT couples, and we saw most of the partners were in a car where the wife was going in to get like, the sonogram.
They had to be on FaceTime.
Yeah, but when we started with Kindbody, I mean, COVID, the numbers have gone down a little bit. So, a lot of hospitals and places are being a little flexible.
Yeah.
So, the whole journey through Kindbody, I was able to go with her. But when they handed us off to the OBGYN, like, the first place we go to, that's the sonogram part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with that I have to wait outside, and then
so there's two different offices in our new places. There's like an imaging, and then around the corner is where you see the doctor.
Right. So the imaging part, when she goes and I have to wait outside till she's on the bed ready to, the exam and scan. That's when I go inside. So it's kind of cold outside, but it's another like reception area where I could just wait there. So it's not.
So she's there with all the dads. She sits out there with all the dads, and then
the most I wait is like 5 to 10 minutes, and then sometimes it's not even 10 minutes, and then I go right in. Yeah. And then when we go to the doctor, same thing. I wait till we're ready to go in to see the doctor. And so it's really not bad. I know some people were not even in any of the rooms when they're
which is unfortunate.
So it's really unfortunate because you do want to be there. You do want to see some things. And with Kindbody, we're able to record and, take pictures and do whatever we want. With this, we can. So it's like being there is different. It's like, it's something that we are able to share that we're not giving to the world. So that's different. We give you guys a lot of Kindbody videos. And
we give you a lot of the heartbeat, everything.
Yeah. Now, this is the part that we know we hold dearest to our hearts. So it's like,
it's those moments that we get to see our baby move, and we only get to experience that. And I don't know why that rule is, whether you can't record. But I mean, we don't mind it. We do get sonogram. Y'all can see the sonogram, and
right.
We're not mad at it.
Maybe closer to it, maybe they'll let us, but I don't know.
Yeah. But that's how the COVID visitation's been. Someone also asked, how was it preparing my body for pregnancy? That was the strict diet. I did everything fertility friendly. I watched videos. I went on Pinterest and I downloaded all these fertility friendly diets and breakfasts and lunches and dinners and foods and smoothies and hush.
Oh, you will smooth it up.
And water, a lot of water, and rest and fertility yoga. I was doing all of that.
She stopped drinking tap water. She only drink just water.
I only drink bottled water.
Yeah, bottled water.
Cause tap water tastes like
you just bougie
chemicals to me now.
Bougie.
So yeah.
Just call you Bougetto.
Bougie and ghetto. Okay,
I'm not ghetto.
I'm not.
I won't be with you.
You don't like ghetto. You don't like ratchet.
I don't like ratchet. It's not cute.
You don't like it.
Be a lady.
You do like ladies. I'm pretty much a lady for the most part. But you gonna like whatever I give. You feel me? You gonna take whatever I give at the end of the day. Anyway, our anniversary is coming up. Our anniversary, 8 months together, 5 years married, April 26th. I'm so excited. And my birthday.
8 months together?
8 years together. I said 8 months. That's another thing. Pregnancy brain is real. I forgot I had a Zoom meeting at 2 today.
Yes, that was funny. She came in the room trying to dress up, trying to spruce up.
I got a phone call from the doctor like, we had a Zoom. I was like, let me get my laptop out. I had to run in there and comb my hair out. Speaking of my hair, I straightened it for the first time after 3 years.
You permed it.
I did not. I would. Nope, I would never. But I did blow it out, and I had a treatment, and I trimmed it. So, yeah. What else, babe? Moving. So, as y'all know, we've been trying to move forever, right? And the housing market is interesting right now. We do not want to move. We do not want to move while pregnant, big pregnant baby on the way. So we're gonna attempt to move. We're in New York. We're gonna attempt to move to Jersey by September. If that doesn't happen, then we'll do it. Yeah. And if anybody ever asks if we ever plan to have another one, we do want one more with the same zone of sperm. I would love to use her egg, but she, the process of getting the egg out, I don't think she'll be able to like. She's like, you got to do what to take the egg out? You know, she'd be like, I don't know about all that. If she's willing to have it done, because I would love to have, you know, a little me and a little her with this little face and eyes and cheekbones and teeth. I would love that. But if she doesn't allow, we're still going to do it again for the second time. And we're going to do it probably like 1 to 2 years when the first baby is 1 to 2 years old. If the pregnancy and the childbirth and all things go well, then yeah, we're gonna do it again so we can have 2. That's tops. I would like 5, but baby said 2 tops.
Over my dead body, 5.
And it would be ideal if it's a boy and a girl.
I'm not Nigerian.
She wants a boy, I want a girl, but at this point, we're okay with either or.
Yes.
And yeah, that's it. That's our first trimester update, life update.
Date night tomorrow.
Date night tomorrow. We're going on a date tomorrow. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna work 5 days straight, so.
Yes, baby hustling skills has tripled, okay? She's like, I got a kid to feed now. I'm going to show y'all the bump before we end the video.
Okay.
Should I stand up?
No, I think you should sit.
Okay, well, they can't see. I told you they wouldn't be able to see it.
I'll show them.
Can y'all see?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, do it for the gram.
All right. I said all right. Yeah, so that is baby a chompon growing in there. All right. We'll be back. We'll probably with another vlog while we out and about. Our anniversary vlog probably will be the next thing you see.
Yes.
And that's about it. If you have any other questions, just let us know in the comments.
Yes. Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and we'll see you doing our anniversary.
I can't take you, babe.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching.
Stop to close my eyes. She's exactly what I need.